So May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and it's something that I think as we've kind of gotten older, as society's moved on, we've started to notice more that, hey, more people have it, and it's not a scary thing. It's not a, you know, oh, you're outcasted about that. But I want to talk about kids today and mental health. You said it's really hard to notice in kids. Why is that?
Sometimes going through the adolescent stage, you really don't know the difference between this adolescent kid or something is going on with them mentally. So it does take the parents being very open-minded and getting themselves equipped. I'll tell any parent, mental health first aid for youth is a good thing to take. It's an 8-hour course, but it take a deep dive over into youth, adolescents, what to look for, and then it also teaches us parents how to deal with our teenagers.
What are some warning signs with kids that you may, like a mom, a dad may see, an uncle, grandmother, that they go, that's just not right?
A complete change in their behavior. If you know somebody is into sports and all of a sudden one day they come home and say, I don't want to play soccer anymore. I could say that because my son did that. He was like, I don't want to play soccer anymore. So I'm starting to say, okay, what's going on? I started asking very investigative questions, and he was like, Mom, I'm just tired. And so I just kind of monitored at that point, and he really was tired. He had been playing since the age of 3, and it was like that middle age, middle school time, so he was like, I'm just tired. So Mama was not upset because I was happy too, but
hey, being a soccer mom is fun and challenging.
But you have to just check that child, know your child. I tell anybody as a parent or the close relatives, you're gonna get that instinct that something is just not right. And most time we take our kids to the local pediatrician that we have. I would suggest starting there first and give them your concerns.
Is there mental health testing you can do? Because I mean, we take physicals yearly. I mean, is there something that you want to check in every so often, or is it just about, you know, seeing the signs?
Seeing the signs, and then mentally, some of the things, I would say the parents, equip yourself with the things. Our kids are dealing with a whole array of things these days that we just can't imagine, and just equipping yourself to know what questions to ask. And a lot of times, we as parents don't want to ask that hard question, especially when it pertaining to suicide, or are you thinking about doing yourself something to yourself? If that child say, yes, I've thought about it, then the next question the parent, where you put the knot in your throat, is what's your plan? How do you plan on doing it? Those are some things that we typically don't want to ask our kids, but it's the best thing to do, to give them that open conversation.
Do you think that kids hide it? I don't want to use the word better, but hide it more than adults do, or do you think it's pretty even?
I think it's even, because sometimes we don't. Well, and then again, I think the kids probably going to display more.
Really? Okay.
Adults, to me, we shadow things, and we're not going to let you know.
Because you want to be tough, right?
We know how to kind of, you know, get behind that wall so nobody see it. But sometimes the kids are just so open, but we in denial, I'll put it that way. A lot of times the adults and the parents are in denial that there may be something going on with the child.
All right, you have a lot of resources, and you've brought pamphlets and stuff for us. Tell us some of the resources. Okay, I'm worried my son, daughter is having some mental health issues. Like you said, they like sports and now they don't want to play sports, and you're not sure what's going on with them. What are some resources that they can use?
Immediately you can start with their pediatrician. From there, you can go to the Mississippi Department of Mental Health. They have an array of resources out there. You can just really go on their website, click on it, and it's going to give you the information. I'll just use us in Hinds County. Hinds Behavior Health is a jewel that we have over there. Their children and youth services have infusion, where they actually come out and engage the kids. Once the kids are diagnosed with something, you have like a group of people that understand where you at or where you're coming from, as the kids say. They can interact with them, and they are very hands-on. It's one of the best programs I've seen here in the state over at Hinds Behavior Health Youth Division. Those, and then you can dial 988. Our kids love that one because you get to chat or text with somebody without, most of the time they don't want to stand there and talk to you. But when you talking and chatting with the person, it is a licensed therapist in the state of Mississippi. And if they deem it necessary, then that's where they will roll down to what is called CIT, the Crisis Intervention Team, where they can call and say, hey, I got Christiane Williams that living at 1234. She's called in. Can you do a follow-up and a welfare check? And so that crisis team can actually come out to wherever I am at and physically look at me.